What's up, guys? We just got our concrete poured. Sorry, my battery on the GoPro died, but I was able to get a little bit of footage of that down there. So got the anti-seep collar in and got some inside the box and around the back side of the box. But yeah, so I had this is the little power box unit. I don't know how to pronounce that, Pecron or something like that, but sorry. But yeah, so everything died. I forgot to charge my batteries, my GoPro batteries, and my headphones over the weekend, and I had to charge this up anyway, so I was like, shoot, just charge it up with that. But if you guys need something like this, works out pretty good. They sent me this, and yeah, I've enjoyed it. But anyways, back to work. So the plan now is I don't have a ton I can do until that concrete sets. So one thing I do need to do is continue the core, fixing the core from like where the edge of my pile is up that way, so I can push that dirt back out of the way, get that out of the way some, and then we can focus on finishing up the recoring. All that is, it's close. We got it somewhat smooth, but so I'm gonna hop on the 850, get that pushed back, and then we're gonna hop on the excavator and continue up, just double checking our core, make sure nothing else is in the way, because we have a pile of stuff that has gone through this dam. Look at all this stuff, guys, and you wonder why it all leaked. All this stuff, I mean, that is just a lot of oh my goodness, it's so much junk. You know, these were emergency overflows, but they had been capped off or dirt put over at one time, and then, you know, all of that pipe was through the dam. This is the one that was all the way at the very bottom. Got all that out, record it, trying to do it right. If you guys think that this is the best way to do it, the only issue I have with doing it this way is there's no way to control the level of the dam. So if we had to drop it down, like, oh man, we got to lower it to work on it, we could always put a siphon on. That is really the only thing. I tried talking the customer into putting a valve. He just said he didn't need it. He didn't see a need for it inside my box, because I have a 7-foot tall box. If we put a valve and a pipe coming up the other way inside the pond, then we can open that up and drain it down 7 feet. That way you can work on the edges if you ever need to, or dock or whatever. But he didn't want to do it this time. This customer didn't. I haven't had a customer that has wanted to, but I'd like to see that one day. Maybe just kind of add it in and say, hey, this is what it is, just in case they ever needed to work on something. But this thing should be good to go for a long time after we get it all packed in. But let's get pushing with the 850. finished up with the kind of getting the core ready. There's a little bit more to do right there, but I wanted to get this bottom edge, or down here in the pond. Someone had taken an excavator from the top side and dug out along this bank right here. And then what's going to happen is that slope, so you know, the water comes up, beats against that, and that's eventually going to slough out. So it needs to be a nice smooth transition so they don't have edges. I mean, imagine driving a lawnmower right there and then one tire slipped off the edge or skid steer or whatever, you know, it's not like a gradual thing. That's you're in the water real quick. So I'm just going through here and making it, I'm not going deeper than the water, but I'm just leveling it out. And then I'm gonna come up on that top edge right there and strip some of that grass back, and then get this little cove around here to the end of the pond. So this is all virgin through here, wrapping in, and then my dam kind of starts right there, is the best I can tell. But as you guys know, we don't know a lot about this. We just know there's a lot of stuff in the pond. So this material here, I'm going to use some to fill in on the face of the dam, and then whatever's left over, I'll put it on the backside, and it will grow grass like crazy, I'm sure. Great material for that. So that's kind of what I've been working on. Just getting down in here and scraping some of this out, not getting too crazy. I'll probably get the little dozer down in here to smooth it out, and then I want a nice clean edge, a nice clean transition. And I was thinking about taking some of those concrete pipe and stuff over there and putting it down inside the pond for fish structure. I've seen that before, you know, lay them in probably within casting distance off of this little dock right here. You know, put one here on this side, one on that side, one deep or something like that. Just give it some structure that those fish can go around. Because I mean, at the end of the day, this pond is now for looks and recreation, which, I mean, I love, absolutely love. One day I would love to have something like this. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but you never know. I mean, I don't know who saw the last video, but just how much fun my kids had out here playing and all that kind of stuff. It can be used for a lot of different things, you know, family stuff to church stuff to whatever, you know. I love the idea, you know, you can hunt, you can shoot ducks, you can fish and all kinds of stuff. Not too far. And I'm trying to make the face of the dam as gentle as a slope as I can, so it can be mowable. You know, that's one of the biggest things that I've run into, you know, as far as the brush cutting side of things, is you get areas where people can't maintain it. People build these ponds or retention ponds or whatever it might be, and then, oh yeah, that's great, but the upkeep on them is just crazy because you can't get any equipment down to it. So getting these sloped off to where something can get in here and cut these edges would be ideal. That's one thing I always like about Let's Dig 18's ponds, and even Dirt Perfect's ponds, you know, that they do. They always try to keep that in mind as far as what maintenance on it, you know, keep mowing down to the water's edge and stuff like that. That is huge, a big factor in, for sure, if you're building a pond or maintaining a pond or whatever. I'm really surprised at how well this has dried out. You know, a couple weeks ago there's no way I could have been down in this. It's been sitting, it's been trying to go dry for, I I don't know, 2 months. They've been waiting for me, so I think I was supposed to do this at the end of January, and it's now middle of April, so a little behind, but no big deal. We're getting it done. Not complaining about that. I don't really want to pack anything over where I put that concrete. We'll let it set up some more, and before I get too carried away. So I'm just trying to get this over here and ready for tomorrow when I can start filling in over that. Excited to see how this is all going to turn out with fixing all these edges too. Should look pretty nice, like a new pond. All them golf balls. My kids would be going crazy right now seeing all them golf balls in there. Hate to mess up this pretty grass, but it definitely needs to be done. I'm kind of stripping this grass back. Stack it up over here out of the way. We'll move that later. Push that on the back side of the dam or back over. That way I can cut through here with the dozer and start rolling this edge down. Look at that grass. Man alive, that stuff's amazing. Changing the size of the pond any. You know, the pond level is going to stay the same, and the size, I'm not making it any bigger. I'm just cutting back the slopes. I mean, it might be a foot, change a foot in elevation, you know, up or down the hill from here, but overall it really isn't going to affect it much in size wise. It's just going to be a lot easier to keep up and maintain is the goal. Well, that looks 1,000 times better. Got that nice slope cut in right there. And that way I can use this dirt right here on the face of the dam, and then whatever's left over I'll throw on the backside, or we'll use along the top as topsoil, because that dirt, red dirt, compacts good compaction and stuff like that. Topsoil, not so much. Well guys, I'm back over here at the pond dam restoration, and literally warmed this up, warmed up the packer, warmed up the 850, did one push coming down here, and this line blew. Yeah, I need to tighten up that track, that's for sure. But look at this. Sucker came out of there and just, I got an oil bath of my life, that's for sure. It just like right up on me. Thankfully I had another shirt in the truck. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Oh, but I mean, I don't know if you can see it or not, the camera's picking it up, but oil all over there, all over the dirt over there, all the way back here. You can kind of see where it sprayed and hit the ground. Oh my goodness, I was a little shocked. I didn't know what happened. Took me a second to wrap my head around what happened, and I shut the machine off right away. But so gonna go try to find some more oil and a new hydraulic hose. Yay. There we go. Ugh. And just like that, we are back with a new hose. Back here in disaster. Oil spill area. That was something else. So I called Jody up. I told her what I was doing. We usually check in around noon every day, and she's like, "Please tell me you got that on video." Like, nope, just got to the job, didn't get it on video. She's like, "Ah, way to go." All right, let's try it out. Oh, look at this mess. Everything is covered in oil. All this up here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You could see where I was sitting. Good grief. Need some keys. I don't love how that thing is kind of bent up towards the machine, but shouldn't be too much rubbing there. Check my hydraulic oil level. I'm sure it's low. Yep, she's definitely low. I'm gonna top that off real quick and hopefully we'll get back to work. All right, guys, so dozer's running good. Been running it for about 15-20 minutes. Put a lift in there, or actually 2 lifts in there. So getting ready to pack in the next one, and hopefully we got enough dirt. We shall see. It's hard to say. So that pile right there is all my red dirt, but if I have to, I'll keep pushing up topsoil on this side and topsoil on that side to keep the core good and firm, and we want good dirt in there for sure. All right, guys, just give everybody a little update where we're at with everything. So obviously you guys saw the core is finished, and the front side of the dam is graded off, and I'm starting to track it in over here. I wanted to get all this tracked in, and it's still got some good moisture in it to where it's going to track and kind of pack in nice. And then I won't be able to finish the back today, but that'll be on the list to do tomorrow. I did end up buying some more pipe. They want to put the emergency overhead flow in about right here, so I wanted to get all that finished up so I didn't have to work around those pipes. And then we'll put 2 15-inchers in to take the place of the 130-inch concrete. I could have got away with 30-inch, but there wouldn't have been very much coverage on the top of the pipe, and you want a good bit over that plastic stuff. And I didn't want to do concrete either. But so that's kind of where we're at. Little 450 is running good, so we're just going to keep working around this edge right here and pack in almost to the dock over there. We're going to stop probably 10-15 feet shy of the dock, and then going to try to get that thing moved next week so I can keep going around the edge of the pond there and dressing up that whole edge. I'd love to see this whole thing. I'm 99% sure that's what we're going to do, is go around this whole thing, get it all nice and prettied up. The customer is actually going to be doing the seeding, so fine with me. So let's I do need to grout this box in right here. I got to grout it, and I got to build that trash rack, but I'm sure we'll be getting some rain here soon. Give me a day in the shop to build that. So let's pack this in, track it in. been taught and the way that I've experienced working here where I'm at in South Carolina and with the county and stuff like that is, if I do rebuild anything, I have to rebuild it either better or exactly how it was. Same pipes and all that kind of stuff. But one of the things I ran into was, since the dam has changed over time and so many different pipes and all that kind of stuff, the outflow that I pulled out, I'm pretty sure it was the outflow. It might have been it was an emergency overflow is what it was. But it was 30 inches in diameter, and my pond dam is about 30 inches taller than my outflow because we raised the height of the pond a little bit. Didn't change anything drastically, and I'm going back with plastic, not concrete. So you're supposed to have so much dirt over the top of plastic and stuff like that, and there wouldn't have been a lot of room, so I'm going back with two 15-inch pipes. I've already got one in, just finished putting it in, and so I'm gonna dig the next one. Got my line marked out right there, and then put 3 pipes in, and then that will pretty much should be the end of this part. You know, I still gotta finish it off, that kind of stuff, but the majority of the work here on this side of the pond, it will be done. I got to, once I finish this, I'll finish smoothing all that out, track this hillside in, and then smooth out the top of the dam, and we're pretty much, we're getting close. Getting close, that's for sure. It's been a really good job, but hopefully we'll be here a little bit longer. I got these edges to do and stuff like that, but the pond dam itself is getting close to the end. The customer is going to hire a hydro seed guy to come in and do all that, so that is good for me. That is fine with me. He'll come in and do his thing. If you put the 2 pipes right next to each other, you can't really get great compaction, so that's why I got about 3 feet in between. Oh man, the core is definitely hard. That's what we want. All right, guys, that is it. Other than the trash rack, the pond is done. The dam is complete, and I think it looks pretty good. Quite the improvement from what we had. I ended up cutting those pipes off on an angle. Emergency overflow, just they didn't stick out, doesn't look as bad. But they're at the same height, but since it's in the curve of the dam, you know, I wanted them to be like even. It's kind of a pet peeve, but I guess I could have done that, but whatever. I'd have had to rechange the slope, but I like it. Looks good. Got the outflow all done down there. All this tracked in real nice. Smoothed out the top of the dam. So tracked in the front, tracked in the back, and then just over the top, just hit it with a skid steer. I'm pretty sure last we talked to the customer that they are going to hydro seed everything. They had somebody in here doing some other stuff up around the house, and yeah, so hopefully they can get in here and hit this pretty quick before this moisture's completely gone out of it. It's getting there, it's drying out quick. It's record day today, or close to a record day from what I understand. But yeah, man, look at that. Looks awesome. I love it. Looks great. Hopefully the customer will be happy. And got this all done over here, all cleaned up. Kind of just transitioned right into this field over here. I am a little concerned about this edge, especially this edge, washing bad over here, but we'll just have to kind of wait and see what it does. I don't know. I mean, a lot of it, there is a little ridge right there. A lot of it should go down that way, but you know, the surface water can gain momentum here and then head down, but it really needs to be stabilized is the ideal thing. Get that done. Get some grass growing on it here quick. But yeah, so that is it, guys. I do have to build the trash rack. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I did grout it in this morning, so the grouting is done. Ground around the pipe and the joint, so all that is completed. And yeah, so I got the measurements for this. I just need to see if I have enough steel at the shop to be able to do it. If not, I go pick some up, get that done. Next step is working on the banks through here, and then that side I don't know, I might do this side first. It's kind of what I'm thinking. It's going to be a little bit more of the challenging side just because it's a little bit steeper, so I might do this side first. Actually, I was thinking about doing this side, but I think I want to do that side first. But anyways, I'll stop rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll get some good, Jody will come back out with the drone and get some good before and after pictures of everything. I like to see with some stabilization on it. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one, y'all.